Here I am in the enchanted cottage with COVID Romany.
And here I am in the enchanted cottage with COVID Beverly. Guess what we picked? Guess what we didn't have to pay for it. We picked it up from the Blackpool Magic Convention.
We got it for free.
We got COVID. So we were always planning to go to the Magic Convention, find some amazing tricks for Beverly to learn, and then we were going to spend 5 days in the Magic Cottage here. And we were going to go walking, weren't we? Twice a day, once a day with Ruja. And we're going to work all week and make 6 pieces of magic for the workshops.
We still did that, but we did it whilst being very, very poorly indeed.
We were. So we drove home from Blackpool, and in the morning we were like, weren't we? But did that stop us? No, it didn't.
No, because we are pros.
We are pros.
And we got on with the job, regardless.
And Beverly lives 8 hours away on a train.
I do.
So we had to do it.
I don't live on a train, but I do have to get on the train to get home.
She lives a long way away and she's busy. So we got on with it, didn't we?
We did.
And there's a phrase which is limitations force creativity. And because we were ill and we only had very small windows where we were actually compos mentis, we slept most of the time and then we got up and we got on with it, didn't we?
We did, and we have 6 routines. Now, I'm going to rewind a little bit for those of you who have got absolutely no idea what it is that we're talking about.
That's true.
Because many of you might not have a clue what we're talking about. So, what this is about is, those of you who know me, is I have a project called Finding Magic, and it is all about finding magic, whatever that word means. And through the development of this project, I've created a show about my grief journey following the death of my son as a result of suicide, and my journey to finding magic again. And I'm still finding it, actually. But as a result of this journey, I've developed quite a passion for magic, which is how I got to know Romany. And now what I'm planning to do is to run workshops for people who are bereaved and incorporate magic into the workshops. I'm really interested in the use of magic as a metaphor, as a visual message, if you like, because I think magic is a really beautiful, beautiful thing. So the idea that I had in my head, and I asked Romany for help to make my idea into a reality, I was wanting to make 6 really, really beautiful, very short films. By short, I mean like 2 minutes, something like that, with me performing as I have a clown character who I guess is my alter ego, if you like, to create these beautiful, theatrical, meaningful moments of magic that can be used during the workshop in some shape or form. So that is what we've been working on this week. We've been selecting the tricks, if you like, but then really, really importantly looking at in how they will be performed to make them meaningful. So I'm not planning to do a ta-da, aren't I amazing? Because I'm not amazing. It's not about that. It's just really looking at what I want to express through this magic. So that's a bit of an update for those of you who are thinking, what are these 2 women talking about? So that was the aim of the week, and I think we've got there.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, and it was sort of like crazy easy. And when things are crazy easy, you know that you're on the right track. When they're difficult, maybe you're not on the right track. But I know my career, it's taken me years to come up with stuff and find the music and all that. But with each trick, we found the meaning and the message for each trick. We found the interior dialogue, and then we just found the music, and we've come up with 6 beautiful tracks, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we're both very, very proud of it. And yet it's been worked really, really easily, which is great.
Yeah, I mean that's something I'm quite surprised at actually, is how we have both been feeling quite poorly and we've had to have quite a lot of rests. But actually there's been a lovely flow to the sessions, and um, we've both had lots of ideas, but I don't feel we've been overwhelmed with so many ideas that we've kind of got stuck within those. It's been, oh, let's do this, oh, and then that, and then this, and
it's just like a really efficient way of working. But maybe that's because we were ill. Maybe COVID did us a favour. But also the other thing is, COVID. We were all right. We had like 3 days of being not very well, and then we've gradually got better after that. This is day 5 today, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why we look like this.
Although we have put makeup on because we are vain enough to put makeup on.
We weren't gonna, and then we thought we would scare everybody, but so we actually put some makeup on, so we do look worse than this. But I think because we had to get it together, I think that helped us.
Yeah, there's nothing like a deadline, is there?
That's right. And because we didn't have a whole week, we had sort of like
pockets of time
when we weren't feeling too rough. No, what I was going to say was, probably if you've got COVID for 5 days, it probably gets quite boring. But this wasn't boring, was it?
No.
Because it was quite fun.
It was really good fun. Really, really good fun.
And also we could have a good cough and then laugh at each other. And also, your symptoms were quite boring to anyone else, but we were like, how's your cough? How's your headache? And so we could share that. We shared a COVID experience. It was as fun as COVID can possibly be.
Yeah. So what better way to experience COVID but together in the Enchanted Cottage learning magic?
Yeah, creativity with COVID. COVID creativity. I recommend it. It was great fun.
So did anything particularly surprise you apart from the ease with which it came together?
I really, really enjoyed directing, and you were really, really good at taking direction.
I like to be directed, actually. Yeah. I really like being directed.
So that was really good. So I liked directing, and you worked really well with direction. And then also I haven't done any magic for 2 whole years. And so I remembered how much I love magic, because I was on the point of going, I'm not sure, I might retire. And now I'm like, I do know a lot about magic. And so it was really lovely to see Beverly doing the trick for the first time and guide her in a way.
What she actually means is she was watching me do it and thinking, I can do it so much better than that. I can really do it so much better than that.
Yeah.
It was a win-win situation.
In 5 days, now Beverly can do all the tricks. Well, not quite yet. You know what? Tricks. Sometimes people think that magic is a lot easier than it is. And
it's really hard. It's really hard.
It takes a while. If it was really easy, everyone would be a magician. And actually, it can take months before you can do a move. And Beverly's only got 1 month or maybe 2 months until she films, but that will be enough. But you do need that time, and Beverly's going to really put in the practice, hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
But you do need to practice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, no, I wasn't surprised, because I've done a little bit of magic in the past, through the creating of the show, the One Woman show that I'm doing, which is more of a storytelling show. But it's really hard, really, really hard. And I think I'm a bigger picture kind of person rather than a detail kind of person. And with magic, it's all about the detail. So it's almost like I've got to, my brain's got to work in a slightly different way, because I've got to be really precise in what I do. So I am going to have to practice lots and lots.
And it's funny, it's really funny, because I realised early on, because I used to be married to a juggler, and I started off life as a juggler, and magic is the opposite to juggling. Juggling, you learn to do something and you go ta-da, and you show everyone what you can do. And everyone's like, wow, you can juggle 5 balls or whatever it is. And magic, you do exactly the same amount of work or more, and you can't show anyone all that work, because it's magic. So you can't show anyone the really nifty little move that has taken 2 months to master, or the really little that has taken 2 months to master or longer, because that's got to be invisible. And so it's almost like the ego doesn't get a ta-da. The only ta-da you do get a ta-da.
Do I? Do I really?
You do.
Oh.
But that's when the magic trick, when they're like, oh, how did you do that? So you get a ta-da on how did you do that? And it's like, it's magic, but you don't get a ta-da on all the work you did to do. Not I'm saying that anyone does all this. Obviously, it is all magic, but maybe there might be a little bit of, how's your father?
So I might,
Not that.
So will I get a ta-da then?
Yeah.
Well, I shall look forward to my ta-da.
Yeah. Yeah. That rope trick is a great ta-da.
Yeah.
All the tricks we've chosen are really beautiful visual tricks. I think they're all tricks I do, apart from the new one. We've got the rope trick.
Yeah, and that was really fun because we both learnt that together.
Yeah, we did.
We
both still can't do it.
That was really lovely, and neither of us can do it.
No, we can't do it.
No, yes, we can do it, but
we can't.
We do it very slowly.
No, we can't.
And we wouldn't do it in public.
We can't do it yet. We can't do it yet. No, she can't do it. So we can't do it.
See, I'm the optimist.
Yes. I know that you're not allowed to do it until you actually can do it.
I'm not saying I'm showing anyone.
No. If she does show anyone, she will be struck off
this club that I'm not actually
the club
a member
that she's
of.
not a member of.
So the next step is I need to go away now and practice lots and 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 lots. And then the aim is probably early May now is these beautiful pieces of, I'm calling them magic theatre, wonderful magical moments will be filmed and then used as part of the workshops. And I really hope that they stand in their own right, actually, as beautiful pieces of performance. That's the aim.
Yeah, so can't see any reason. But also the next step before you do that is that you're gonna
raise some money to make it happen.
Going to raise lots of money. Is there any rich widowers out there or widows? We don't care. She'd like some money, a lot of money. All right, she'd like some money. But the next thing, apart from practicing, is you're going to be videoing your performances, and then hopefully I can help go, you're showing it wrong or whatever, and then I can help keep directing it before you get to the filming thing.
Yeah, which I think will be really, really helpful. So because we do live a very long way away from each other.
It's a crazy long way.
Yeah. So yes, I shall video myself and send the video over, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah. And we're going to get better soon. We're on day 5.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
Next week we'll be better.
Yeah, nearly there. Okay. I've got nothing else to say.
Nor have I, which is a miracle.
It's quite remarkable for Romany, it's got to be said.
Hot kettle.
We shall go now because I need a cup of tea.
How many cups of tea does... This is a question for you. How many cups of tea does Beverly have per day? 10? 10?
Easily.
Or more.
Easily 10, yeah. It's my drug of choice, tea. The Tetley's time. Tetley's type.
Anyway,
anyway,
all the best to all of you, and we're going to go now because you might catch COVID from it.
Yeah. Okay. Ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye.